The results of our latest SMB panel suggest that local businesses are struggling with two key marketing metrics, and if you look closely, you might figure out what those two things are.
Welcome to Corey's Local Marketing Minute, a quick dive into practical insights to help your marketing work harder for your business. Today's episode is brought to you by Local Scope.
Hello, friends. Welcome back to Corey's Local Marketing Minute, where the term minute is generous. What I want to share today are the results of an SMB panel where we asked local businesses what marketing metrics they're having trouble with. Now, if you are a local business, you probably already know, but A, it's good to check in with others to see you're not crazy, and B, understand what you might be able to do about it. So we are Burrell Associates. We do these local business surveys all about marketing and then feed the results back to you so you can make better marketing decisions. We don't sell advertising. We're not an agency, we're just research geeks. I say that because you probably didn't pick up on that I was a geek. If you are a fellow geek or geek adjacent, make sure to subscribe and comment on these things. I'm lonely, I'll answer you back. What am I doing? Besides giving you these insights. What I want to share today came out of our year-end survey of local businesses, where we asked such questions as, what marketing topics would you, the panel, be interested in us covering in the coming year? And, this is the good one, when it comes to information and data to help you make marketing decisions, what external information do you want that you don't have? And we'll talk a little bit about how many people have it, or how many businesses, I should say. So let's just jump right into it. Now, number one, I want to talk about the three subjects that were brought up by you guys regarding what you would like to see us cover in the coming year. This reflects what's on your mind, right? I'm going to tell you the top three. That's going to set the framework for the next question where I think the real meat is. But let's jump in. Okay, we're going to look at the top three topics of interest for 2026. The top three topics. That works. We'll build it up. 35% of local businesses said AI, the latest updates, how to use it for marketing, how it applies to social media. 37% said DIY platforms, whether it be platforms or websites or media companies, anything that provides a local business a way to handle advertising by themselves. And number one, with 43% saying, yeah, please cover this in the coming year, ROI. Specifically, marketing ROI. What do you track? How do you calculate it? Etc. So the top three subjects are all letters AI, DIY, MROI, EIEIO. Even though 43% put this in their top three, AI was chosen as the number one thing the most, with 19% of local businesses saying, yeah, that's my number one thing out of all of these. I want to know about this. But these are the top three. Now, keep that in mind because all of this suggests that a lot of local businesses are taking marketing into their own hands. AI is helping them with DIY. They want to understand how to measure it correctly. They're doing it themselves. Wasn't there a 70s song, The Ladies Are Doing It Themselves? We're doing it. Somebody look that up. Doing it for ourselves. That's it. Anyway, I want you to remember this as we go into this next section, where it's all about what data local businesses are looking for and how it feeds into this and what do we do about it. Okay, there were three things that local businesses said they wanted, but they didn't have. And these are the percentages of the top three, 67%, 67%, 70%. I haven't written anything here because I'm building suspense. So let's start down here. 67% of local businesses, when asked, when it comes to information and data to help you make marketing decisions, what external information do you have or want? 67% said, competitive spending information. How much other businesses like mine are spending on advertising. Sort of a benchmark. These are the percent that want. Let me show you the percent that have, or at least they say they have. There we go. 67% said they want it. 9% said they have it. This next one, customer journey insights. How customers in my category research, what kind of media or advertising they look at as they move from consideration to comparisons to buying. 14% of local businesses say they already have this stuff. But like I said, 2 out of 3 say they want it. So what's number one? Bet you can guess, especially if you think about the data point right before this one. Expected ROI. How do I know any of this stuff works? 9% say they already have that. Can't tell you what it is, but they say they have it. Okay, but a full 7 out of 10 want it. So what does this mean for you if you're a local business? What can you take away from this? Well, let's start down here. I think I mentioned this certainly helps with benchmarking. Am I spending too much or too little in advertising? Overall, it'd be nice to know what others are doing. By the way, shameless plug here, but this is exactly what Burrell Associates does, is estimate category spend per market. But I began this thing by saying I wasn't going to sell anything. So remember, not a sales guy, geek. So benchmarking obviously is very important. Secondly, customer journey insights. I like that so many local businesses called this out. You know why? Because that means local businesses are taking more control of their marketing and they understand it's a complete journey. It suggests they understand the consumer funnel but are having trouble matching up different phases of the consumer funnel to different media types. You're not alone in that. Meaning, if you're still looking at ads in isolation, one-off things, and don't understand that there's a complete journey to somebody's purchasing decisions, you might be missing out. Understand the overall budgets, then start to map together how people decide to buy whatever it is you're selling and direct them accordingly. Which, of course, gets you here. Even if you do all of that, how do you know it's working? What is your method of determining if marketing is working? Is it people coming through a door? Is it people signing up for newsletters, giving you their email address? Or is it knowing people are actually buying things or using your service? Your peers say these are the top 3 things that they want when it comes to marketing data. So if you think about the other whiteboard we showed, where it suggests that a lot of local businesses are taking marketing on themselves, there's a lot to figure out. And if you are working with media companies or agencies, press them on this stuff. Establish ROI with them. How are you guys going to measure it? That's important. Everybody wants that. What should the budget be? Where do we place advertising? See, it all comes together. And like I said, if it all sounds overwhelming, it can be. But there are people and platforms out there to help you out, and don't discount your geeks.